So for the next tool in the Builder basic toolbox is Google Sheet. Google Sheet is super versatile. I use it basically for all the things all the time. A lot of people think it's like a boring sheet, right? You cannot do anything with it. But in reality, you can use it for a lot of things. And mainly I use it for documentation, for inventorizing data, also keeping prompts, and even like as a database for some AI tools. But let's dive into it a little bit more, right? So why most people lose their best work. So we need to think from a builder perspective, right? So you are now a builder, you want to build a company. Everything that you're doing, you should document, because if you don't save it anywhere, then it will get lost. And nowadays, even saving it becomes more powerful and powerful because you can directly plug it into an AI and then you can utilize that information even better than before, right? So a lot of prompts get lost into chat. I know I have like hundreds of ChatGPT, Claude, Grok chats open, and then I sometimes even forget. And I need to scroll through everything. So what I do is I keep the most important prompts saved so I can utilize them again and again, right? So a lot of systems live only in memory. So a lot of people, they worked out amazing stuff, but they haven't saved it. So in the end, it's only in you, but not online, right? There's no compounding. As I said earlier, once you save it, you can utilize it even better. Saving your work, you can compound it. There's a lot of templates scattered across different files, so you don't know where it is. It's also a good place to combine all the information at one place and to get a great overview about everything. If you start a company, it's really great to create one master sheet. For me, most time I do a worksheet, right? So it has all the different steps that I need to do. It has some company description, like some other company information, text that are written, but also like prompts, right? So I have everything at one spot. And the beautiful thing is you can share it across your company and everyone can utilize it, right? So a lot of things, a lot of times the work get recreated again. So you do three times the work, and that's why it's so beautiful to document it, right? So from the builder perspective, there's this rule, right? All your prompts are basically assets, right? You can utilize them again. It helps you to work faster, better, and more efficient. You got way better output, right? The templates are leverage. So if you have templates, you can utilize that again, or you can even sell it, right? So a lot of content creators do it nowadays. It's like I have this 5-step work flow that you can utilize, or the framework or whatsoever, they utilize it again. Systems should compound, and it's also a company. When you really zoom out, then you can see a company about all systems that are basically working together, right? So you have like a system for sales, which is the like a SOP, what salespeople should say, what information is good. But then you also have a system for the operational, how graphic design assets should be produced, what are the most important thing that they should pay attention on, a brand style guide, you just name it. All the systems can compound, right? And keep in mind, your memory does not scale. If you're turned off, right, then nothing comes out. If you're not there anymore, there's nothing anymore. You need to store it into a database, which can be, for example, your Google Sheet. So why use Google Sheets? Because there are countless of other tools. There's also like a Notion. There are basically other tools for it. You can even use a Monday. But for me, why I use it is because it's very simple. It's easy to search. You can just press Ctrl F. You will find something. Easy to extend. You can add multiple tabs very fast. It's very flexible. It can go anywhere, right? And it's easy to duplicate. You can even share it with other people. You can set like editing roles or view roles. And it's also perfect for databases, right? So I use it for n8n. It's like an advanced AI automation tool, which is perfect for this because it can write and overwrite and it can read again. And I don't have to invest into like expensive storage tool, right? So what I want to dive a little bit deeper on is like actual use cases. Of course, Google Sheets is very versatile. You can use it for a lot of different things. But let's just dive into the things how you can really build a company. So one is for prompt library, second of all, template library, third, tools database, system library, or the AI database. Let me elaborate and go a little bit deeper into this. So for the prompt library, what you want to do, you want to store all your your prominent prompts, which you can utilize again. Don't store anything like, hey, write me a marketing strategy. No. For example, if you have a very complex, long one, which you use, for example, for AI image generation, you should store this because it's really good to keep a consistent style, right? So you can have use cases, the prompt text and those. So basically, in this case, you just write it over here. This is just a generic setup. Of course, everything will grow, and over time it will become better and more. So in the beginning, it might feel a little bit time consuming, but in the end, it's actually better. Like, this is, if you want to build a company, then you need to put some hard work into it. And it's a better way. If you think about the future, about scalability, you will regret when you don't say anything, right? Then we dive as a template library, right? So it's basically the same as before. So for templates, what I mainly use it for, like,